Good afternoon, everyone. I want to talk today about NVIDIA, the next chapter of the AI revolution. This is actually very interesting material, very interesting stuff. As you know, I'm Jim Crippin, and I want to talk about a company that continues to redefine what is possible in technology. And that company, as you know, is NVIDIA. For years, investors viewed NVIDIA as a gaming company. Then it became a data center company. Then it became the undisputed king of artificial intelligence. And now Jensen Huang is making an even bigger bet. He believes we are entering what he calls the first real reinvention of the personal computer in 40 years. That's an extraordinary statement. When Jensen speaks, investors pay attention because his track record is almost unmatched in modern business. He saw the AI revolution years before most of Wall Street did. He built the infrastructure powering the world's largest AI systems. Today, NVIDIA sits at the center of the global AI economy. The latest announcements suggest NVIDIA is no longer satisfied with dominating AI servers and data centers. The company now wants to bring advanced artificial intelligence directly to desktops and laptops around the world. Think about that for a minute. For years, the future of AI was imagined as something living inside a giant data center. NVIDIA is now proposing a future where powerful AI agents live directly on your personal machine, helping you write, research, create content, analyze information, and automate everyday tasks. If that vision becomes reality, NVIDIA may be opening an entirely new chapter of growth. Now, we got to look into the technical factors here. What are the charts saying and where are the charts going? And that's what I just did. So, when I look at the charts, the first thing that I look for is the relationship between trend, volume, support, resistance, and investor reaction to major news, as any investor would. Now, the charts tell a fascinating story, and look at them carefully here. Over the past several weeks, NVIDIA advanced from roughly the low 210s to above 230. Stocks simply don't make moves of that magnitude unless significant institutional money is participating. Pension funds, hedge funds, mutual funds, and large investors appear to have been accumulating shares. Now, the first thing that stood out was the breakout into the 232-233 region. This was not a slow drift higher, it was an acceleration. Whenever a stock accelerates upward with strong volume, it tells me investors are becoming increasingly confident in the company's future. The second thing that caught my attention was what happened after the breakout. NVIDIA did not collapse. Instead, it experienced profit taking. There is a very important distinction. Weak stocks give back gains quickly. Strong stocks digest gains and build a new base. Now, looking closely at the shorter term charts, buyers repeatedly appeared around the 222-223 area. This creates what technicians call support. In simple terms, investors continue stepping in and buying the stock whenever it reaches that zone. Support is the market's way of saying that buyers still see value. Volume also confirms much of a bullish case. During the strongest advances, trading activity expanded significantly. Rising prices, accompanied by strong volume, are often a sign of institutional conviction rather than short-term speculation. The recent pullback appears orderly and controlled rather than panic selling. And that's very important, right? Because that's our base and it's not going down that much, okay? There's always that little pullback, but to what extent is that pullback? And I think that the panic selling part is sort of that's just not happening. Now, the chart suggests a consolidation phase. Consolidation often occurs after a strong advance as the market catches its breath before determining what the next major move is. Now, the technical battle ahead. At the moment, NVIDIA appears to be engaged in a battle between support near 222 and resistance near 232, 233. If buyers can successfully push the stock above 233 and hold that level, I believe momentum traders and institutional investors could begin targeting the 240 to 245 area. Beyond that, a move towards 250 and potentially 260 over the next several months cannot be ruled out if AI spending remains strong and the AI PC revolution gains traction, which you know it is. On the downside, a break below the current support could lead to a retracement to the upper 210s. However, based on the current structure, the bulls still appear to have the advantage. Remember what I just said. The bulls still appear to have the advantage. The consolidation is ongoing. The panic selling, no, not that much. The most important observation is this. NVIDIA has managed to hold on to most of its gains after a substantial rally. Strong stocks hold gains, weak stocks surrender them. That difference matters. So I'll give you my price outlook here, okay? 30-day outlook, I go 230 to 240. 90-day outlook, 245 to 260. 12-month outlook, potentially 275 to 325 if AR infrastructure spending remains robust and NVIDIA successfully expands into AI-powered personal computing. These are not guarantees, as we all know. Markets never offer guarantees because, look, come on, let's be honest here. What in life has guarantees now? They are informed opinions based on current technical structure, the company's fundamentals, investor sentiment, and broader AI opportunity. So my final thoughts here is history teaches us that the greatest technology companies rarely stop innovating when Wall Street expects them to. Instead, they often discover entirely new markets. NVIDIA revolutionized graphics. NVIDIA helped revolutionize artificial intelligence. Now Jensen is attempting to reinvent the personal computer itself. Okay. If he succeeds, investors may look back at this period as the end of NVIDIA's great run, but at the beginning of the next chapter. So if he succeeds, investors may look back at this period not as the end of the great run, but as the beginning of the next chapter, which we are all hoping that it is. The charts remain constructive, the fundamentals remain powerful, the vision remains ambitious. For investors, technologists, and technical analysts, and anyone interested in the future of computing, NVIDIA remains one of the most important companies on the planet. I'm Jim Crippin, and I hope you listen to what I'm saying on this, what my opinions are. You've, of course, done your own research, and you got your own opinions. Please enjoy what I put here, and at the same time, do your own due diligence and make your own personal opinions. But I think things are looking okay here. Thank you very much. I wish you a pleasant afternoon.